Iron Gate is essentially the Eggman equivalent of Prison Lane. It's the first mission of the story mode, and pretty much the easiest one, or one of the easier ones, as there's no major threats, and every major threat is pretty easily dealt with. Mostly hunters in this stage, and a bunch of beetles. The most you have to wait in the stage is for any elevators, and it's very similar to how you would A-rank Prison Lane in that you have to just keep your combos up and try to kill everything when the elevators happen. Do a Beyblade move or 2 or 3. Other than that, it's a very simple level and a very simple layout. There's ring bubbles in a lot of places in this stage, so that makes it pretty easy to gather rings. And enemies are mostly out of the way, and when they are in the way, they give you plenty of time to react. The main gimmick of this stage is the security doors, which you have to destroy before moving on. Some doors give you enough time to squeeze by them, sometimes, but that's more a speedrun strat than anything else. Once again, performing the Beyblade maneuver. It helps to get a lock on a lot of targets in a short amount of time. And a lot of the jank of the next stages actually comes to light here as well, as it just casually lets you shoot through walls. Don't mind it. Like here. Yep, casually shooting through walls. So here I try to do a little speed strat, but it doesn't really work out. I try to shoot the antenna while I'm still on the platform, or off the platform, but it doesn't really happen.
Now you know why I am the best.
Intruder alert. Assume level 1 defense formation.
100 rings, you won't get them until pretty much after the first couple doors and after the first checkpoint. So once you start getting rings, you'll get them pretty quickly, but if you get hit, it'll take a lot longer. It's not really an issue with the massive amount of ring bubbles in the stage. Here I jump off the elevator to save some time, as you can. It helps. You'll get like 20 rings from this area alone, 20, 30. There's a 10 ring bubble you can target on the left, just after this door, like that. And there's 3 ring bubbles right there by that connect. And you'll be able to get the rest of them right here by these beetles.
Now you know why I am the best.
Intruder alert. Assume level 1.
The Lost Child is located just past the first elevator. So, we just want to make sure we go as fast as we can without dying. Essentially, destroying the bots, the gun robots here, is going to be faster than trying to walk past them. Due to the tight corridors and the amount of just enemies. Jumping down the elevator again allows us to go a lot faster. And instead of going right, we'll be going forward onto the spring, destroying the metal blocks to get to another one. And then we'll be taking the spring up to the top pipes and following these rings around to a platform with an ancient ruin on it, where we're going to be playing Mystic Melody. And then we'll be climbing the platforms to get to a pulley string that was just above us. There's some enemies up here you'll want to defeat. And on the right side of the room, there's a pushy dude and another ancient ruin, which spawns a spring and some more platforms. You can take these platforms up to where the Chow is. There are some enemies, but they're easy to take care of. And Chow!
Yush! Now you know why I am the best.
Intruder alert. Assume level 1.
You can easily beat the stage in like 2 minutes, so pretty much treat this the way you would a normal first mission.
Level 1 security door breach. Emergency function.
If you want to save time and get some extra points, then that's fine, but you'll get like 3/4 of your points, or not 3/4, 60%, over half. You'll get over half the points just by completing the level normally. You don't even need to get the gold beetle, really. So jumping down the elevator saves time. It saves like probably at least 10 seconds. Maybe a little bit more. Regardless, we just want to go through, and if we miss any enemies, not much of concern. It's pretty much the same as the first mission, except for jumping down the elevators and getting hit. Regardless, the time bonus will almost give us like half the score we need for this level. So, not a huge concern about points.
Yush! Now you know why I am the best.
Intruder alert. Assume level 1.
In hard mode, there's a lot more enemies. And I mean a lot. It'll be really easy to A-rank. You can almost get the A-rank just through enemies alone. Especially since they lowered the A-rank requirement for some reason. There's like 10 enemies that spawn in this room now. It's kind of crazy. These wooden boxes are replaced by iron one. Pushy boys spawn everywhere. Nowhere. But, no. Just kidding. They spawn everywhere. Those little, not hunters. What are they called? The pushers. Bloods. I'm gonna call them pushers. But, yeah. They'll spawn incrementally along the elevator, which is why I'm not just jumping down it randomly. It's too much of a risk to get shot randomly. Regardless. Probably missed the beetle, but we don't need the beetle. We don't need that gold beetle. Not in this stage. Instead of there being a free heal or anything right here, there's spike balls that we need to avoid. And enemies are quite a bit more aggressive in hard mode, just as a general rule. But they're still fairly easy to take care of. The biggest concern in this stage is those pushers. Otherwise, it's a pretty neutral stage. Not too terribly hard.
One security door breach.
There's a couple floaty boys here, but they're easily dispatched. Just get ready to shoot him Just get ready to shoot at a moment's notice in hard mode, and you should be fine. Again, shooting through walls. Love that. This is the same as normal. This guy should be antenna. The last difference is there's a little pushy boy that just likes to try to jump scare you at the end. He's easy to take care of.
Yush! Now you know why I am the best.